Hey, so when your prospect asks you how much they will be making if they join your team, what do you say? Do you get confused and frustrated? So in this video, I'll give you a couple of ideas what you could be saying to them. And if we have not, my name is Edita, I'm from VIE now, and I love network marketing, but I didn't like prospecting and I was struggling with all the things that included chasing, trying to convince, cold messaging, and stuff like that until I found a different way to build a network marketing business without having to do any of that. And that's what I talk about at VIE now. And before I forget, if you want to learn how to recruit new team members without having to prospect, without having to chase and convince, and without feeling awkward, grab my free video, 3-step formula, how to recruit new team members without prospecting at viesnow.com/3 steps. And I want to talk about what to say when your prospect asks you how much they will be making. I know that pretty much all of us get this question, especially from somebody who doesn't understand network marketing yet. And it's one of those, confusing questions, one of those that a lot of us, if you don't know what to say, might get you confused and maybe even stuck. And but here is the thing. So when they ask you this question, you actually have to be open about what they can expect, because the worst thing that can happen is when you give them the wrong expectations and they do join you and their expectations are not met. You know how it goes. There will be frustration, there will be conflicts, there will be disappointment, and all sorts of negative things, unless somehow they understand how it works along the way. So really what you should be saying is that asking them the question, so what are your goals? What do you want? Because I have to be honest with you, this is not a job and it doesn't have a fixed pay on a monthly basis, for example. So it really depends on your own goals and what you want, and also your own commitment. How much time do you have? How much time can you dedicate to this every day? How what is your what are your conditions? What are your circumstances? Are you able to work, let's say, for a couple of hours every day? And what would you like out of this? If you could tell me your goals, we can sit together and work on this to see what needs to be done and what time frame for you to achieve your goals. Because here's the thing, that everyone is completely different. Everyone comes from a different background, with different dreams and with different goals, and everyone works differently. For example, here is John and Mary and myself are doing this for the same amount of time, whatever it is, like 3 months or 6 months or whatever it is, if you have such an example. And we both are making different the three of us are making a completely different amount, because here is what I'm doing, here is what John is doing, here is how much time Mary is dedicating to this. And I know that you have children, for example, so it might be a little bit different for you than, let's say, Mary, who doesn't have these circumstances. Their children are all grown up and so on. So this is just an example, and you might not have people like that in your team yet, but you might know somebody else. There might be somebody else in your upline that you can give them as an example. But the the point is that you need to set realistic expectations, and then you need to let them know that it really mostly depends on one, their goals, and two, their own effort, commitment, time allowance, and maybe other circumstances. Because there's nothing worse than, not meeting their expectations, giving them kind of a fake expectations. This is a big problem in this industry. This is a big problem. There's a big problem with the hype, all the unrealistic promises, just to get people to join you. Because in reality, and you probably know that somewhere deep down, that if somebody joins you with the wrong expectations, they're not gonna be happy, they're not gonna work, it's not gonna work out for them. And if somebody reacts when you explain it to them, that look, it all depends on your own goals and your own work, and if that kind of repels them, then again, think about it, right? Then again, this person isn't meant to be in network marketing and isn't meant to be running a business. You need to be protective of yourself, of your time, because your time is precious. Instead of talking to this person who doesn't understand network marketing and won't be joining you anyway, you could be talking to 5 other prospects who might be interested. So don't waste your time, don't waste your energy, don't waste your nerves, and just tell them what exactly it is. But turn it around and start asking them questions. What are your goals, and how much of your time and your energy are you ready to dedicate for this? And see how it works out. You can then act as a leader and sit down together and go through all the details that I've given you and decide whether they are a good fit, or whether you are mutually a good fit for each other, or they will be successful in network marketing at all. And then move on. So I hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, let me know, and also grab my 3-step formula how to recruit new team members without having to chase, without having to convince, without actually facing questions like that, and without feeling awkward, at viesnow.com/3 steps. Thanks very much for watching. I hope your week is going well, and I'll talk to you, I believe I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow again. Bye now.